Sheriffs with Omaha Birth and Babies. This is Thomas, and today we're going to talk about PACE bottle feeding. Traditionally, when you think of bottle feeding your baby, we think of the reclined back in the arm position, where baby is more at a kind of like a 45 or so degree angle, and then the bottle goes into the mouth upright, and it kind of, sorry Thomas, but it kind of leaks into the baby's mouth. Sometimes when we feed in this way, babies can get too much milk or formula into their mouth, and so they can actually cough or choke or get a little bit more gas than they would have if you did what's called PACE bottle feeding, just because they have a constant stream of their milk or formula. Versus if you made them a little bit more upright, kind of their body almost into like a 90-degree angle versus like a 45-degree angle, and then you held the bottle instead of more at a 45-degree angle. When you hold the bottle more at a horizontal line, then and bring the baby to the bottle, they get a little bit less, and so you're not getting that overfeeding that sometimes you would get in the reclined back position. So when you introduce the bottle to the baby, you'll do it similar that like a breastfeeding mother would for her breast for the first time, and you're going to kind of tickle the lips of the baby and kind of get them interested in the fact that you're going to start feeding. Especially for babies that have a sensitive gag reflex or that have a lot of reflux, this may help them from just gulping and getting a little bit more gas than they need. So you'll go ahead and tickle their lips, and baby will eventually open their mouth and take the bottle, and so it'll look like this. Do you notice how in the bottle it is not fully full? Do you see this little opening here at the top? Versus if you're laying back, it's all the way full. And the reason for this is we don't want to give too much milk to the baby too quickly. And this will also help so they don't take too much food, where if you noticed ever when you are feeding, especially a breastfed baby, they will go through the milk quite quickly, and then all of a sudden mom is thinking, is baby not getting enough? Like, should I be pumping more? Should I be doing more? And the answer is really not that. It is really that you're just having to put the milk in too quickly, and so they drink it too quickly. Kind of like when we eat food too quickly. If you have a meal and you just scarf it down, your stomach hasn't and your brain hasn't decided that you're full yet, and so it's really similar with the baby, that they're going to eat more than they actually need if they do it too quickly. Another nice thing about PACE bottle feeding is that instead of the milk just flowing into their mouth, the baby actually controls a little bit more, and they have to draw it out more. So this is also a really good tip for people that do breastfeeding and bottle feeding, because it makes it so baby doesn't get as lazy and just start to gulp the milk, versus they are actually still working to get the milk out like they would be at the breast, which helps sometimes with reflux, which helps sometimes with gas, which makes for a happier baby. So you want to make sure that the entire nipple goes into the baby's mouth and not just the tip of the nipple, so that way they can open their mouth wide just like they would at a regular bottle feeding or at the breast. And then it's very nice because they're already kind of in a pretty good position for burping. You're going to want to make sure that you burp every ½ ounce to an ounce. So you can go ahead, set the bottle down, and they're already in a really relaxed position. We're just shifting a little bit over, holding their chin, and then very gently patting their back and helping them release any gas bubbles that may have came up. And in a nutshell, that's PACE bottle feeding.